Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, and thank you for stopping by. All right, guys, what we're going to talk about today is Gretchen Whitmer's new toy, the Democratic legislator of Michigan, and she is wasting no time coming after the gun rights of Michiganders. Everything's going to be linked in the description box below. I'm going to say a quick word from our sponsor, SDI, who made this content possible, and then we are going to get it. Now, I know a lot of you out there like to upgrade and modify your own guns. And if you're looking for an opportunity to take your hobby to the next level, Sonoran Desert Institute can help. The online programs at STI can cover everything from ballistics, woodworking, gunsmithing, shooting sports management, and more. Plus, all the tools and materials are shipped directly to your door. There's never been a better time to turn a hobby into a career, so what are you waiting for? There's a link in the description box below, and thank you to STI for making this content possible. All right, my brothers and sisters, as I mentioned in the introduction, we have been wasting no time following what's going on in Michigan. Now, the big thing here in laying the table, the Democrats took the Michigan legislatures, both of them, and they took Whitmer back. I know. So now you've got a power trifecta in Michigan, and she is wasting no time talking about going after gun rights and gun safety, gun control, that whole stuff. I'm going to break it down for you. I'm going to show you what they're doing in Michigan, and if they're looking at it like this in Michigan, they are looking elsewhere, but we are going to fight and pass this blessing on. Let's get it. Governor Gretchen Whitmer's to-do list: gun control, tax cuts, and a right-to-work appeal. Yep, sounds like we're going far blue in Michigan. Anyway, here we go. Check this out. Lansing. Gun control measures, right-to-work repeal, and eliminating the retirement tax continue to fix the dang roads. Yeah, whatever. It's all on the table for Governor Gretchen Whitmer, who is preparing to begin her second term with a new Democratic-controlled legislature ready and willing to consider sweeping policy proposals she was unable to advance in the past 4 years, with Republicans leading the House and the Senate. Now, harken back to prior election, one of the things that we focused on so hard was the Michigan state legislature was Republican, Senate and House. You replaced Whitmer, and you had a trifecta of power. Well, it didn't quite work out, and it swung the different direction. The Democrats have all the votes they need, and the executive. Check out what they're talking about doing, and if you live in Michigan, you got to get ready to fight. It's going to be a long 2 years. With Whitmer winning re-election by 11 points at the top of the ticket last week, Democrats also won control of both the House and the Senate for the first time in 40 years. When Democrats take power in January, it'll be the fourth time the party has had the so-called trifecta in 130 years. Wow. Listen to the proposals. But Whitmer pointed out the relatively small margins in each chamber, thank God. 2 seats in both the House and the Senate, and she said she remains willing to work with Republicans and everyone who wants to solve the problems. Gun rights are a problem for this woman. Anyway, let's keep going. Let me show you what they're talking about. But the governor is also gearing up to take on long-discussed Democratic priorities, including gun measures she embraced. We're talking about Whitmer, Michigan, gun control. She wants it. Listen to the list they've already got picked out. One Democratic bill blocked by the current GOP-led legislature would require adult gun owners with children in their home to store their firearms in a secure lockbox. That's a safe storage law. That's akin to New Mexico. Adults could face up to 5 years in prison if they fail to secure a weapon that a minor uses to injure or kill themselves or others. So that's a safe storage law. Here's the second one. Another bill would create a red flag law. They're pushing Michigan blue on gun rights, all right? Allowing a judge to issue an extreme risk protection order, akin to California and New York, authorizing police to seize guns from those deemed a risk to themselves or others. So we know those don't work, and it's a slippery slope, but now it's looking like it's going to be introduced to Michigan. It's not over. You can fight this because they have a slim majority lead. And the third one, Whitmer also wants to close a loophole that allows people to buy long guns from a private seller without submitting to do a background check, required purchases from dealer. Universal background checks. That's what that is. So she wants red flag laws, safe storage laws, and universal background checks. Those are 3 of the want and to-do wish list of gun control organizations and states across the nation. So far, Michigan has been able to block it because the legislature has been red. It's not red anymore. If you live in Michigan, you need to buckle down and you need to motivate people to activate around getting their representatives to resist this coming next year. And we're going to do a lot of videos on it, but it's coming. Winter is indeed coming in Michigan for gun rights, but we are the sunlight and we will disinfect all of it. Let's keep going. Last thing. Quote, I think that these are individually proven policy solutions that could mitigate the likelihood of a future shooting. And so I think that's where we need to start, Whitmer said. Now, the big elephant in the room is, no, those things don't do anything. Chicago, Illinois, underneath those and more extensive. New York, same thing, highest crime in forever. I don't know the exact stat. And then California also skyrocketing. All of these places have these exact same measures. They don't do anything. All it does is infringe upon the rights of a naturalized, legal citizen of the United States. And that's what I've got for you guys. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm Braden. See you later.